Hey, I'm Derek Diedrichson from RelaxShacks.com, author of Humble Homes, Simple Shacks. A couple books I've been reading lately too, because I like to start some of the episodes with this. Compact Cabins, Gerald Rowan, pretty darn to make this PG, not PG-13, or even G-rated. And The Treehouse Diaries by Nick Weston, very cool book, just to spread the love. Also thanks to the Jamaica Cottage Shop, Dominic Mangiano and crew. I'll be featuring them coming up, still working on that video. What I want to talk about today, I'm hanging out, echoey, I know, in a rock room. It's a shed we converted to a rock room just over the weekend with a couple buddies of mine. We'll have a video on that down the road, also some other treehouse videos if you want to subscribe to RelaxShacks.com. It's a mouthful, RelaxShacks.com, the channel. What I want to talk about today is a very simple forklift pallet wood coffee table. And here's what we got going on. Here's the top of it. I'm not going to build it in front of you because it's really simple to describe just by showing you the components of it. This is the top. What I did, I used various pieces of scrap wood I had and some forklift pallet wood that was free, discarded stuff. You can find it just about anywhere. I took some of those pieces, cut them to size, and with a couple cans of spray paint I happen to have kicking around. You can buy this stuff cheap too. I just blast them with just a little touch of paint. I didn't want the paint to be too thorough because I wanted to still have that rustic look where some of the wood grain and the knots are bleeding through. I feel it gives it character. So I even included a piece for the sake of experimentation of Trex decking in here. Probably wouldn't do that again because it's thicker stock than the rest of the stuff. But hey, I was having fun with it. So basically, here's what I did to start things out. I built out of 2x3s. I had some scraps from another job. A rectangle, use that as my base. I made sure this rectangle was a little bit bigger than the box that I'm using as the storage base of my my coffee table. So this is a little bit bigger so that it pockets down and fits on top of the box. That's the body of the coffee table. I then took my boards and spacing them nice and even, just with one screw each, maybe a little construction adhesive if you'd like. Screwed these pieces down, making sure they overlapped on every side to that frame, the 2x3 rectangle. I then took some trim pieces I had. You can rip these from an old junky board and a table saw. Trimmed out the edges, not too fancy, but makes it a little bit nicer, and bam! You have the top of your coffee table. This would also make, if you hung it on a wall, kind of a funky art piece. As you can see, I somewhat did in the background, which we'll get to in another video, because behind the camera, a couple other things we built from forklift pallets. Aside from that, the base of this is a simple recycled box I got from a buddy of mine, Paul Lascivita, who you've seen in many videos. The legs of this, which still have their tags in them, are simply made from black iron piping. Flange piece, an end cap, and about an 8 or 10 inch piece of pipe. Just screwed to the bottom. So that the screws wouldn't go all the way through, I put in a couple scraps of 2x4s as well. And there you pretty much have it. It's kind of a box with character. This one was carrying titanium grade pieces for an aerospace company. But it's one, coffee table wise, that seems to, I don't know, have a lot of funk built into it. And that's pretty much all you have right there, all it takes right there. Simple project, costs just about nothing except for the metal pipe legs. And it's one you can tackle very easily on your own. Again, I'm Derek Diedrichson for RelaxShacks.com. Thank you for joining us, and I'll talk to you later.